This again.
Love you.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, not you too.
Yeah,
Of course, I have to join in.
The
fuck
rest of
yeah.
these like Cinderella ones just gonna be basically me with my like face palming in the openings no matter what.
I think I think the rest of anything we do on Discord will be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very well then. Hello everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name's Luna. I am joined by Artemis
Oh, why? Hello there.
If you didn't do that, I was so ready to.
and
Fuck
Mooney.
yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
And my headache.
Let's just give
You love us, Luna. Don't deny it.
a little clap for our beautiful intro.
It comes and
Fuck
goes.
yeah.
Anyway, and now we are starting with Karma Chapter 5, if I remember correctly.
Yes. Woo.
Let's just jump into it before my headache sits.
I know what'll help.
All better, Luna?
Chapter 5. I've been at the mansion for a couple of months now, and I still haven't managed to do a single good deed. Today I went out to town with Waltz to buy ingredients for a parfait. The two of us have both been very quiet, which is uncharacteristically for Waltz. I wonder who
Yeah, that
Mooney's
sounds about
favorite
right.
is.
Yeah, I wonder.
Princess.
What?
Did Karma explain why he wasn't coming with you today? Princess.
Does Waltz not like my company? Is that why he's asking me why he had to fill in for Karma? He said he was tired.
Oh.
Suspicious.
Waltz turned his head, his eyebrows furrowing in confusion. The town Oh, sorry.
The town feels different today.
It does?
I feel as if there are people watching us.
How can you tell?
With practice. I have a lot of eyes on me when I'm doing my puppet shows, after all.
Valid.
Even before then, I was used to being watched, I guess.
Before you were cursed? Why?
Well, I was more conspicuous as an adult, I guess.
An adult. Oh, right. You have the Neverland curse.
You remembered. Yes, I have the Neverland curse. I told you what that was in the tavern once.
You are stuck as a child when you should be a man.
Right. It's a little inconvenient, but I've gotten used to it.
Waltz is so much more straightforward about his curse than Karma. The two of us go into a store where we find a little cup that Parfait asks us to buy. After I pay, Waltz automatically picks up the bags. His help is nice for a change. I have become so accustomed to carrying the bags on my own.
So, have you made any progress on your good deeds?
You can see from my necklace that I have not.
Well, you have changed.
I still do not see how I have changed at all. Karma hasn't taught me anything about doing good.
Sometimes, in order to do good, you need to realize some things about yourself first. Maybe karma's not so bad at helping you with that.
He is selfish, flamboyant, and acts as if the world revolves around him.
Yes, he's amazing.
But you're still partnered with him.
I am. I am okay with Karma's company. Most of the people judge and shun me. But Karma hasn't done that, and he's even mentioned enjoying my company. I have become more tolerant of him, too.
Oh, princess.
Walt's eyes lights up, and I see him pointing ahead to a crowd of people gathering around the center of town. A woman stands in the middle of the crowd telling people fortunes.
We should go see if we can get our fortunes told. Come on.
The crowd around the woman only grows larger until nearly half of the plaza has been taken up. I find myself pushed around the crowd as I try to follow Waltz. The crowd is dense, though, and is no time at all. I have lost him. Walt! I call for him, but I do not see him over the dozens of people in front of us. I will wait for him on the outskirts of the crowd. He should be able to find me. I make my way out of the crowd and to the edge of an alleyway. But Walt still does not appear. 10 minutes go by, and I consider walking back into the crowd when I hear a voice behind me.
Are you looking for someone, madam?
I feel someone grab my hand. I slap them away and take a step back. When I turn, I find a man standing behind me in the alleyway.
Didn't mean to startle you.
What do you want?
I want to help you return to the palace, Princess Luna.
No trust.
No trust.
What?
What the
Wait,
fuck?
wait, 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 wait.
No.
Wait.
No.
Wait.
Gods, we need a red flags thing.
Anonymous, red
No.
flag here. Wait, no, I
No.
can draw us carrying red flags. Let me put that down.
Ooh.
Yes,
You should
please.
definitely. I want a parade of our own, like Alex Myers.
Go watch Alex Myers. And yes, we're taking his idea. We're sorry.
We're giving him credit.
We're giving him all the credit.
We're giving him all the credit for the red flag parade, as he deserves. It's a tribute to Alex Myers. And the red flags that this man is showing right now. You don't even have eyes, sir.
Also, it will probably come in handy later.
Oh, definitely.
Because there are some stories. I'm thinking of one in particular where we're gonna need this for like every chapter.
Oh, absolutely.
It's gonna come in handy in so many games.
Yeah.
And so many things in general.
Yeah.
We just need a parade of red flags.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, anyway, back to this dude. You know who I am?
No trust. I do, princess, and I can lead you back to the palace.
Who are you?
Someone who's working for the king.
But
No
the king does not
trust.
remember me. Only people that will remember me are witches, fairies, and those with the curse. So who exactly is this man? You're lying.
Princess, why would I ever lie to you? Now come, I'm sure everyone at the palace will be very happy to see you.
The man grabs my hand roughly and begins trying to pull me
Nope.
through the alleyway. The first thing
Nope.
I tried to do is scream, but the man clamps his free hand over my mouth. The
Oh,
crowd is
gods
getting
no.
further from us, and no one can see us in the shadows. Princess, I swear oh wait, that's you.
Nope. Princess, I swear on my word I'm bringing you back to the palace. Nope.
No
Nope.
trust.
Nope. No trust. No trust.
I have to fight back. Maybe I can still draw people's attention to me. I try to squirm my way out of the man's arm, but it does not work. He chuckles lightly at me until I elbow him in the stomach. For a few
Yeah.
moments that I am
Fuck
free, I
yeah.
try to run, but I'm all too soon. The man grabs me again, the same punishing grip over my mouth and nose to stop me from screaming.
He's a twig, just dead drop. You're a real feisty one, aren't you? Nope.
I feel like I might faint. In one last attempt to get
His
free, I
ass.
tug at the man's hand with my own and manage to shift it just enough that I can bite
Yes!
down on it.
Fight him!
Yes.
Oh.
The man screams in pain and his grip finally loosens. I can hear him curse as I run away from him.
Fuck. Yeah, fuck that bitch.
A few minutes later, I realize that I've gone in the wrong direction. I
Well,
soon come
shit.
to a
Course.
dead end in an alleyway,
Oh, God
and I
damn
can hear
it.
the man running up behind me.
Of course he is.
Oh,
Am I man or woman?
man? Question mark.
I love the question mark. Okay. What is this I see before me?
I look up to see Karma standing on the rooftop right above us, in his disguise holding a sword and a broad smile on his face. I'm sorry, you're a woman.
Yeah.
Madam, you might hurt yourself playing with that sword. You might want to put it down. What's this, sir? Do you feel threatened by me? You should.
Karma jumps down from the building and raises his sword in front of him. His eyes are angry, and his earlier jovial personality fallen away.
Fuck him up. Anyone that attacks a lady has to pay for the crime.
Karma rushes forward, moving faster than I can see. Even in his long dress, a glint of a sword causes the man to fall backwards, loosening his grip on me. I step back from the man's hold and watch as Karma points his sword at the man's neck.
Now, I have a sword and you do not. Do you really want to test your luck, sir? This isn't worth it.
The man runs off, leaving me alone with Karma in the alleyway.
Bitch. Little bitch boy. What's this? You were a lot cockier just a few moments ago.
I breathe out slowly as relief washes over me.
Princess.
It's just the longest pause, and then princess.
I was eating an olive.
Olives.
Yes, I brought up olives.
I wish I had
Oh.
olives. Fuck.
Oh.
Next break, I'm getting olives.
Beautiful. Okay then.
Right, anyway, Walt approaches from where the man had ran.
So, did you meet the coward fellow on your way here?
I bumped into a man who looked as if he was running from death.
That would be correct. Oh my, I feel oddly accomplished.
As you should, Karma.
Yes.
Yes. Karma and Walt's voices become faded and indistinct as my vision blurs. I am suddenly light on my feet. All the adrenaline from earlier has dissipated into thin air. I feel tired.
Yeah, that makes sense. Princess!
Yoink. Before I can collapse, I feel arms pull me back up.
Rest easy, Princess Luna.
I close my eyes and fall into blackness. When I wake up, Anise is setting a tray of food down on my bedside table. She does not notice as I rise slowly from bed. Anise?
Oh, Princess, you're up. We were worried about you. Lady Delora and Lady Parfait said you were just out because of shock, but still.
How long have I been asleep?
Just a few hours, Princess. Don't worry about chores for now. Lady Delora says that if you're feeling better later, you can use Mr. Broom.
Yes, Mr. Broom.
Yeah, that's the best character.
Just thinking about using Mr. Boom gives me a headache.
Well, this is what we think about Mr. Broom.
I agree, Mooney. God damn it. I agree, Mooney.
Yeah.
Where are Karma and Walt?
Walt is scouting the town looking for the man that captured you.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
And Karma?
I think he might be in his room, Princess. He's got patrol tonight, so he's resting a little bit.
If he has patrol tonight, that must mean he was resting this morning, too. How did he know I needed help?
Oh, Karma. Do you need anything, princess?
No, I'm going to visit Karma.
No.
What?
To thank him?
However, he knew if Karma hasn't been there, things would have not ended so well.
Probably.
Yes.
That's sweet, princess. Oh, Lady Delora wants to talk to you about what happened when you're feeling up to it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I wait until Anise leaves the room before I follow after her. It's only after I exit my room that I realize I do not know where Karma's room is. Anise must have assumed that I already knew with us being partners and all. It's fine. I do not need Anise's assistance for this. I could find Karma's room on my own. It takes me some time, but eventually I find a room with his name on the door in careful, flowery letters.
Fuck
It
yeah.
suits him.
Fuck yeah.
I simply open the door without thinking to
Oh,
knock.
oh gods.
All right, what are
Oh?
we about to walk
What
into,
are
everyone?
Oh?
what are
Oh?
we about to walk into here?
Oh?
I'm gonna say it now. If I remember correctly, Onimus, get some horns ready.
Oh, my mouse is already there.
Yep, same.
Yes. Yes. Oh, yes.
I expected to find Karma lying in bed, but instead he is standing in front of a mirror, changing his clothes. Okay.
Ah,
Also okay.
gods, I can't tell which mode I'm supposed to be in.
Let's go male.
Cool. Princess?
Oh, I do not think I've ever seen a shirtless man before.
And man, is he... Oh, indeed.
He turns to me and I realize that he's standing there just in his pants, hits me hard in the stomach. My face feels incredibly, uncomfortably warm.
Ooh.
Why are you just standing there? Put on your clothes! And then I noticed the large tattoo on his chest.
Oh, that's what that is. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
It is a rose ensnared by many vines. I stare at it for a few moments before Karma puts a hand there to conceal it.
I can't tell what mode to be in. It's rude to come. No, he's got to be in girl mode in this. It's rude to come into a lady's room unannounced, you know.
Karma slips his usual dress on carefully over his head and then approaches me. I take a step back without realizing. Karma raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me mischievously. It is a familiar look, but it rattles me more now than ever before.
My princess, you're as red as a tomato. Are you okay?
Does this man always need to point out the obvious?
Oh,
I'm
yes.
fine.
There's no need to shout, darling. Now, what did you come here for? To see me, the beautiful Karma?
Does everything always have to resolve around you?
Yes.
Again, yes.
Well, you are breaking into my room.
I am barely able to stifle a sigh.
Well?
I cross my arms and frown at him. His smile makes it harder to get my next words out. I came here to thank you.
Huh? Do my ears deceive me? What did you say, princess? Princess?
Thank you for saving me.
I saw you fight back. That was a very admirable attempt.
You saw me?
Yes, as you were coming to the end of the alleyway.
But I didn't manage to escape.
It doesn't matter, princess. You certainly made the effort. But I digress. You are quite welcome, princess. It was my pleasure.
I should leave.
Wait, what?
Don't leave.
I turn to
Yeah,
leave,
no.
but Karma grabs my hand and pulls me back.
But princess, don't you owe me something?
So Karma was expecting something in return after all. I should have known.
Honey, I think you owe me an apology. You did come into my room unannounced, after all.
What is he talking about?
It just happened.
Literally! You
Literally
literally
just
just
happened.
broke
It
into his room
just
without
happened.
knocking.
And you have not remotely tried to say sorry. You literally just yelled, put your clothes back on. Okay. Since you broke into my room, I demand you help me with my makeup. Then I will forget your transgression.
Your makeup?
Yes, darling.
I thought you were resting because you were going on patrol tonight.
Resting? Nonsense. I have much to do. My makeup earlier was so messy that I washed my face in order to reapply it.
I cannot believe I'm going to agree to this.
But of you all.
Yay!
Fine.
Ah, what a splendid day today is. Come, princess, let's do this by a mirror.
Karma pulls me over to the mirror where I can see both our faces reflected. He has a surprising vanity of makeup. Variety. Surprising variety of makeup on the dresser beside him. I do not even care that much for my appearance. Why am I helping Karma with his makeup?
Now,
Mm.
Now, which feature on the face do you think is the most important one to highlight, princess?
What?
What are your eyes attracted to most on a person's face? When they're laughing, when they smile?
Why is he asking me for my opinion on something so trivial? If someone was
Because.
smiling, the first feature I would look at on their face would be. Probably.
I mean,
Does
yeah,
this choice actually make a difference?
It might be something cute.
I'm so down.
The lips.
The lips.
Despite
Sure.
myself, I find my gaze dropping to Karma's
Mm.
lips.
Mm. Mm.
Why do I feel like I'm walking into a trap?
Because you definitely are.
The lips?
My princess, I don't think I'd ever hear you say that, so I. Blah, 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 blah. My princess, I didn't think I'd ever hear you say that. You looked at my lips when I smiled.
I did not say that.
Oh, but you did. And princess, I do believe you are blushing.
Even though Karma never said he was referring to his features, I thought about his lips anyway.
Fuck yeah.
The thought about my the thought makes my heart flop, though I do not have the faintest idea why.
Anyway, I agree. Though eyes are important, a smile isn't quite as brilliant without the lips.
Without the lips? I tried to imagine a smile without lips and shuddered.
Yeah, that just sounds creepy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, princess, I misspoke. Try to dispel the image from your mind. Anyway, I'll let you choose the order of things.
Fine.
Just don't make me look like a clown, princess. I know how much you like to tease me, but I need to get out of here quickly today.
If you need to leave quickly, shouldn't you do your makeup yourself?
And miss the opportunity to have you help me? Nonsense. If I can, I'll have you help me with my hair some other time. The way you do yours is beautiful.
I always put effort into my hair as mother always emphasized the importance of looking like a princess. But I have never received a compliment on my hairstyle before. Kama gives me his makeup supplies and I start layering the color on his face. When we are this close, I cannot help but carefully
Mm.
inspect every one of his features. I do not think I've
Ooh.
ever did something like this with Mother.
You know, Princess, I don't think I deserve your thanks.
I pause and raise an eyebrow at him. What?
You've been helping me for a while, and I haven't helped you with your curse at all. What I did today was just coincidence.
Coincidence?
I'd heard you went to town with Waltz, and so I followed you too. I only happened to catch what happened in the alleyway.
You managed to see me even when there were many other people who didn't?
I have good eyes, probably.
Probably. It is not like you to be so humble.
Luna, I am once again offended.
And why were you following us in the first place? You said you were too tired to go into town today.
I was worried. It was strange not accompanying you today.
Worried? Why would you be worried? Karma looked puzzled for a few moments. He glances at himself in the mirror solemnly, then shrugs.
Intuition, perhaps.
Waltz mentioned something about feeling watched. Is there something that Waltz and Karma are watching out for that I am not? Karma closes his eyes momentarily, and I take the opportunity to dust his eyes with eyeshadow. He does not seem to mind.
Princess, you haven't spoken about what happened today with Delora or Parfait, have you?
No, not yet.
You came to thank me first.
Yes?
Oh,
Karma falls into silence, and I continue to work, sweeping blush on his high cheekbones.
Princess, do you know anything about the man who tried to drag you away today?
No, he said only that he worked for the king before telling me he would take me back to the palace.
I wonder how he recognized you.
I was wondering that myself.
How curious. And alarming. The only ones who should pose a problem at this time are witches.
Witches? What do they want to do with me?
Well, I only mean that witches are the only ones who can see through our curses.
So that man spoke with a witch?
It's possible.
But why? Why would the witches want me back at the palace? Or was that man trying to lead me somewhere else? I suppose either way the man couldn't have wanted to bring me back to the palace for a good reason.
Is it possible that a witch gave a commoner a description of you? But then why would...
Kama stopped talking and looked at me with something like sympathy.
Sorry, I'm just running my head for ideas.
Are witches really so dangerous? And what do they want with me in the first place?
Rest assured, Princess, we will figure this out.
I hold my head, I nod my head slowly. I have a lot of questions for Delora and Parfait, but it is possible that even they might not know everything. I would need to think on my own as well, just in case they decide to keep more of their secrets. I look at Karma and shake my head. Next time, I'll be more wary. I won't let myself be caught unaware. Before I realize it, Karma has his hands on my cheek
Oh.
and is staring at me solemnly. His
Oh.
eyes are as cold and unmoving as steel.
Hot. Princess, there won't be a next time.
That's what I said.
Next time, I'll make sure that you're definitely not alone.
Had I been alone today, I might have actually been kidnapped. I know that, but I cannot show weakness. I just need to be more cautious. I am not some damsel in distress, you know.
Having someone at your back is far more comforting. Even on a battlefield, knights fight better together. Mm.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
He moves his hands away from my face and stands up, sighing. His eyes look suddenly distant and his posture is stiff.
I think we're about done here, right?
I haven't finished your makeup, though. Wait, why am I even concerned about that?
Heh. Oh? Sometimes simple is better. Or would you like me to sit back down? I do enjoy being pampered by you, princess.
I take it back. We are definitely done.
Nah. Good. Thank you for your hard work.
In an instant, the mood changes and the bright smile once again graces Karma's face.
As much as I hate to do this, I'm going to have to leave you, darling. I have business in town and then a patrol later tonight. I probably won't see you for the rest of the day, but thank you.
He is thanking me for putting on his makeup. It was such a small thing. You're welcome. You already thanked me, though.
Well, now you can tell I'm twice as thankful as the normal person.
That doesn't make any sense, but it's Karma. A lot of
Makes
things
perfect
he
sense.
says does not make any sense.
Makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm. I leave the room with Karma and he leaves the tavern, so I go to find Parfait and Delora. The two of them are seated together in the reception, speaking in hushed voices when I arrive. They both pause to look up at me as I walk into the room.
Well, well, if it isn't the princess. Took you long enough to come see us.
Niece told us you were unharmed. We're glad to see you safe, Princess.
So, how about telling us what happened?
When prompted, I tell them everything that transpired in the alleyway. The two listen and only exchange a solemn glance when I am done. Do you know something about all this that I don't? Why would the witches be after me in the first place?
Hmm. You remember what we said about the oh gods, tenebrarum?
And yeah, I think so.
About the tenebrarum corrupting witches? Well, those witches don't like seeing curses broken. They meddle where they can because they can.
That is why I cast a glamour on you when you arrived here so that you could remain hidden from magical eyes. I did to protect you.
To protect me, I feel like there is more to this than they are hiding, but I do not think any amount of convincing will get them to say anything.
Forgive us, Princess. We're not entirely sure what's going on either. So if it was a human that captured you, he must be working with the witches somehow.
Troublesome, to say the least. But we don't know the details yet. Give us some time to figure things out.
Until we figure out who that man is and who he's working for, you need to have an escort with you out of the margin at all times. Do you understand?
And once you figure it all out, you will tell me? The two exchange another look, which only makes me more frustrated. They are obviously keeping secrets, and right in front of me.
We'll tell you once everything falls into place.
Don't worry, Princess. We would never let you be put in any danger.
The silence is what ends our conversation. I make my way back to my room, feet heavy. I feel like a fly caught in a spider web. I try my best to clear my mind as I return to my room. Hello.
Hot.
The day goes by slowly, and I make no progress with my curse. Karma is busy with the knights today. Delora and Parfait are busy talking with Rumple about his curse in his room. Tonight is the perfect night to go and wander the town by myself. I need to see if I can find out anything about the witches and what is happening around the kingdom.
I'm
Delora and
sorry,
Parfait.
didn't you just get almost kidnapped?
Yep,
Why are you going out alone?
because Main protagonist syndrome.
I'm gonna beat her upside the head, I swear.
Mm. Delora and Parfait are not going to tell me anything, and no one has wanted to take me out of the merchant since the kidnapping attempt.
Gee, I wonder why.
These
It's
thoughts
almost like it
spiral.
hasn't even been a day.
These thoughts spiral helplessly in my mind as I sit at the table. I have just finished working for the day, and the activity in the merchant is beginning to wind down. Garland stands at the door as the last few customers leave the merchant. Julian is walking around the room to make sure that there are no problems. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice two men pause halfway across the room to glance back at her. I can overhear their words from where I am.
Shame that she's a knight, eh?
She's the proud type, too proud to let a man dote on her.
Bleeding shame indeed. But do you think if I tried to say something to her? You too. Yeah.
Garland is suddenly standing behind the two men, an uncharacteristically dark glare on his face.
Is there a problem?
Your face.
Doors are closing for the night. I'm going to ask you to please leave. No need to be so uptight, lad. We're on our way out now.
The two men walk out and Garland stands in the middle of the tavern area, glaring after them. He's more or less pushed them out of the tavern. If a niece had seen that, she probably have scolded him.
Garland,
Eh.
you okay?
Of course.
You think you can fool me? I've known you long enough to know that something's bothering you.
Neither of the knights seem to notice me here. If they do, they ignore me. Jorian is still looking insistently at Garland, who looks down at the floor. Is he going to say something to her? Garland says nothing, though. He looks at a loss for words. Finally, Jorian reaches out and pokes his shoulders, and he looks up, startled.
Still the same as always, the silent, watchful knight. Only says things with certainty when he knows they're the truth. Even the princess is waiting for you to say something.
Both knights turn to look at me, and Garland seems surprised. I raise an eyebrow at him, and he hurriedly looks away.
Patrol is starting soon. I'll head out first.
Okay, stay safe.
Garland nods at her with a little smile before he leaves the tavern.
Going to sleep soon, princess?
I was just going to head up. I stand up and get ready to move up to my room, but stop once more to look at Jurian. Did you hear what those two men were saying?
Oh, about me being too proud or something.
So she did hear them, but chose to say nothing.
It doesn't bother me. They're right. I've been independent for a long time, and I would never think about pledging my safety to a man I barely know. I can take care of myself.
What about a man you know well?
Right?
Oh my
And
god.
you don't have to pledge your safety to him, just go out with him.
Blunt and to the point, Jurian was really admired for that honesty in the palace.
The only other men I've trusted before are my fellow knights. Garland most of all, since we've
Oh?
always been partners.
Oh? Oh?
She does not explain any further. I decide that is for the better. The sooner everyone has cleared out, the sooner I can leave the merchant. Tonight is the night I go looking for answers.
I feel like there's a better night to do that, but sure.
Nope, we're out. We're gone.
Right?
Sorry,
Yeah,
Karma.
No, you're not.
Like, she
You're not.
knows who to apologize to and everything.
Just he's gonna be the most pissed of all people if he finds out that I did this.
Again.
That's correct. Yes.
But I can handle myself. I'm going to prove it tonight. I may not be able to fight, but I can still be cautious enough not to land myself into trouble. I still do not I do not happen to hear much of anything as I explore the town tonight. I should have brought along some kind of weapon, but then I would have had to steal a knife from the kitchen, and I'm not a thief. Hours pass
Oh,
before I
borrowing.
pass a tavern filled with knights. Deciding that I will at least listen to what is happening at the palace, I linger by the open door and listen to what the men are saying.
I hear that
I hear that
Fritz
young Fritz is having a hard time of it.
I feel bad for the lad. Even Sir Alcaster thinks he's gone mad.
Well, he does keep talking about a princess that doesn't exist.
Fristo remembers me? But how? Not really important.
It's fine.
Even his father is growing weary of his babbling.
Fristo remembers me? But how?
But why'd it go backwards?
Though?
Weird. Sir Mithros forced him on break the other day. He didn't seem happy.
Well, Sir Mithras must think he's crazy too. Poor Fritz.
Can you keep a secret?
The knights. Ooh. Sorry, it's late here. The knights look
Only
at each other.
9:30.
Okay, listen, I'm old. Leave me alone. The knights look at each other and I lean as close as I possibly can.
Apparently, the boy spoke some truth. Though Sir Alcaster doesn't quite believe it, he's looking for the daughter of the previous queen.
The witch had a daughter? I knew it!
Yup.
Yelling gods, why?
It's called being excited at being right.
Yes.
Alright. The previous queen? Are they talking about Mother? How dare they call her a witch?
Apparently she did, though I don't ever remember such a girl. This is top secret stuff. I just happened to wrestle this out of one of the lackeys looking for her.
What would Sir Alcaster need this girl for?
I'm assuming she's dangerous and that they want to get rid of her.
Are they talking about me?
Who the
Unfortunately.
fuck else would they be talking about?
I mean, honestly.
Yeah, but like, listen, it's fine, alright.
I'm curious. How are we supposed to find this imaginary princess anyway? Does she have any features?
Does she have any features? Aye, they described her features. Last man who went looking for her said she wore a special pendant around her neck.
I should get out of here.
Yes!
I turn to
Wow,
leave the tavern, but
crazy!
my cloak snags on the door and falls to the floor,
How?
tripping me up in the process. I end up
How did you
falling
do that?
halfway into the tavern where the chatter abruptly stops.
Is this... Oh, a lady.
The knights that were talking approach me. One of them picks up my cloak. I attempt to grab my cloak from their fingers, but they pull it away from me and I stumble into one of them.
Madam.
He moves to take my hand, but he stops when he sees my face.
Her face. And a necklace! Wow! A face and a necklace!
It's because she
You
looks
think
like
she
her
was-
mother. God damn it.
And? It's still funny.
Hmm.
You think she was spying on us?
Witch!
One of the knights grabs me by the wrist and pulls me towards him. He is far stronger than the man in the alleyway was. Unhand me right now. I am no witch.
Then there should be no problem. We're just going to take you in, and if there's some big misunderstanding, we'll repay you ourselves, miss.
No, let me go. This behavior is not fitting for a knight.
Come now, miss. Let's go back quietly.
Yeah, this isn't going to end well. This might end well.
That's what I figured, yeah.
Yeah, trying to convince them probably is going to be the more successful option.
Yeah. Fighting back is useless when I am outnumbered. I have to try to convince them that I am not who they think I am. You are mistaken, sir. I happened to overhear your conversation and assumed I am some imaginary princess is unreasonable. The knights look at each other.
You know, she has a point.
She was listening in on our conversation. That's clearly suspicious.
Did you not hear what I just said? I happened to overhear it. Nothing more.
You were cloaked as if you were trying to hide your features.
Or I'm fucking cold?
Being out at night without a cloak is a sure way to draw attention to a lady such as myself.
Also that.
You know, she has a point.
Wow, crazy. Stop saying that, man.
And ma'am, there should be no problem with us taking you back to the palace. If we are mistaken, we'll clear up the misunderstanding and pay you handsomely.
Come on, let's take her to the palace.
The knights lead me out onto the empty streets. Why did I have to be so stubborn?
And clumsy.
The knights continue pulling me down the path until we come into a narrow street. Everyone who sees us walks away to avoid the knights. There is fear in their eyes. But I have done nothing wrong.
Ma'am, if it makes you feel any better, we're risking our rank on this as well.
Then stop doing it.
Honestly. I don't know, I'm suspicious of...
Who goes there?
I look up
Of
and
course.
look up and
Yes.
notice Karma's familiar figure walking towards us. What is he doing here? And why isn't he in his disguise? I'm trying to talk. Why do you have to do that when I try to talk?
I'm sorry, he's in man form.
Okay, but you can wait till I'm done talking.
Apologies.
All right, where was I? Okay. What is he doing here? And why isn't he in his disguise? Mooney, what was with that?
Because you were sad.
I was sad. I was just like, why?
So we got the sad trombone.
Oh god.
I already have like anxiety reading out loud.
I'm sorry, I was just very excited.
I know you were excited.
Gentlemen, I ask you to unhand that woman. As a knight, I would be ashamed to be seen treating a lady so terribly. And who are you?
1 minute. Oh shoot.
Oh,
1
nope,
minute.
okay.
Back up.
Nope,
What
nope,
the heck?
nope, nope, nope. Oh, right there.
Oh.
Ah, that's Skip! Oh, my fucking god! This is going so
What
horribly!
the heck?
What is happening?
It won't let me go back anymore.
What? No!
WTF?
Sorry, everyone. We had a bit of technical difficulties. AKA, I hit wrong buttons.
Am I the only one that heard tentacle difficulty?
What? Technical.
I think so.
Technical.
I don't know. I know you said technical, but it sounds like tentacle. I don't know why.
You know what? Tentacle problems, sure.
You had tentacle difficulty.
Is that a problem though?
I mean, it's not.
Exactly.
All right. Anyway. Go, Artemis. Oh my god.
Her husband. Fuck yeah. Fuck yes.
Okay.
His what?
Unhand her, gentlemen, or taste my blade.
Sir, we were just going to take her to the palace to...
I will give you on the count of 3.
One knight keeps his grip on me as the other draws his sword. I stare at Karma, who continues to count through the knight's attacks him before his sword leaves his sheath. Karma and the knight trade blows, but it is Karma that comes out victorious. His blade slices
Yeah.
past the knight's shoulder, distracting him enough to give Karma an opening he needs. Karma reaches back. Karma reaches back with his free hand to knock the knight out with a blow to the head. It may just be my imagination, but for a few moments I think I see the knight's blade glimmer across the surface of Karma's hands before he falls. The knight holding me holds up his hand in surrender.
I yield, sir.
It seems no matter how the situation turns out, you are dishonorable.
Please, sir.
Heh.
Karma knocks him out and then stands beside me as he sheathes his sword. Karma,
This is the greatest thing ever.
This is amazing.
I feel like you guys only do it when I try to speak.
I've at least been trying to do it in between your things. Has my timing not been perfect on your end?
No.
Oh, sorry. It's been okay on my end. I
No,
did my best.
it's always like right after I start like 2 words and then it's like clapping and I'm like, great.
Sorry, I hit it the moment that you like end one of the texts. That's what I've been doing. Yeah.
Karma,
A few moments, Luna.
Karma spends some time forcing a potion from a vial down each of the knight's throats. I watch him quietly, fearing that he might have killed them, but the knights only seem to be asleep.
A potion that Parfait gave me. It will make the men forget they ever saw you.
When Karma stands again, I notice a glimmer of blood on his hand and stare. You're hurt.
Gasp. It's nothing.
I am sorry.
Come on, princess. Let's go back.
He pulls me right out onto the main street and does not let go of my hand. I cannot bring myself to speak. Karma has saved me twice now. Not only that, but this time he is injured. He says nothing, but his bloodied hand does not move at all. Why do I have to be so stubborn and insist I can't handle myself? I do not speak for a long time. Eventually I notice people.
Jesus.
That is very terrifying, actually, yes.
Those are some creepy children. Okay.
Eventually I notice people are staring.
Ah.
Though before long,
More
the
creepy.
staring grows worse. Young women begin to follow us, giggling from behind. I turn to Karma, who looks like he hasn't slept in days. Karma?
Sorry, princess, but I'm not in the mood to talk.
Those girls are walking right behind us. This is his curse? Karma?
Luna, I just said that I am in no mood to talk. Did you not hear me?
We are being followed.
Oh.
He stands behind us, almost stupidly, and then laughs hollowly when the girls see his face. They start to rush towards us, their voices rising and blending together in horrendous cacophony. Karma is not moving, though. He looks resigned. Maybe he's too tired to realize what he wants to do. I tightened my grip on Karma's hand and pulled him away, my pace quickening to a run as the girls chase after us, screaming at me angrily for taking Karma away from them. Luna.
Luna, rude. Luna, what are you doing?
Getting us out of here.
Luna.
I lead him through the town and into little nooks and crannies where we manage to lose some of the crowd. Karma often leads me through some of these spaces as shortcuts. Waltz knew them too. Once we are alone again, I stop, falling to my knees and letting go of Karma's hands as I catch my breath. That really was a curse, having to run away for so many mindless women. That was difficult.
Luna?
What? I did not mean to snap, but the tiredness is pressing on me too.
You helped me out of that.
Of course I did. Why would I want to be chased by girls?
You could have left me behind and gone on alone. Instead, you helped me.
You helped me too. I guess I paid you back. Though to be honest, I wasn't even thinking about repaying him for saving me. I just knew that I didn't want Karma to be stuck trying to fend off all those girls. He was
Ooh.
right about his curse. That is terrible. I just realized something. Oh, sorry. God. Karma kneels down beside me and waits for me to speak. My curse has people forget me, and yours has even strangers become fascinated with you. It's almost like our curses are opposite of each other, and
Yet,
yet we seem so similar. My eyes widen when I realize what I just said.
we are similar, aren't we?
He holds out his good hand to me, and I let him lead me back to the tavern through the abandoned alleyways. My feet are heavy, and all I want to do is sleep, but suddenly Karma is standing before me, his face grave.
Luna, I have to thank you for helping me earlier. I'm sorry I froze like that and made it more difficult on you. It was so sudden and I was so tired, I had no motivation to move.
Shouldn't I be thanking you?
I'll accept your thanks, even though I wish you didn't have to thank me in the first place. You should not have gone out on your own when you knew how dangerous it could be for you.
I am sorry.
I'll accept your apology too, because I lost sleep over this.
I have no words for how I feel right now.
Princess. Oh! Oh, I was not prepared.
Yes. Beautiful.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Karma reaches for my hand again, and this time he holds it up and kisses the back of it. Suddenly, all my tiredness falls away.
You really are a handful. But a delightful handful. I'm going to bandage his hand, and then rest. We'll speak later about all of this, okay?
But the blood.
The bleeding stopped on its own, Luna, but it does need to be treated. Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Are you sure?
As sure as I can be. I don't lie, not even for the sake of a pretty lady.
Karma let my hand go as soon as we enter the marchen, and then bows politely to me before heading back to his room. I watch him go, my mind whirling. Does he usually kiss women's hands?
Oh, no, I think that's
No,
just a you thing.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's just a you thing. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I wonder why. Mm.
And
Mm.
that was chapter
Why
5.
is that the end? No!
Oh, because that was so good.
I know.
That was such a good chapter.
That was such a good chapter. You know what? For this beautiful chapter.
Yeah. Let me see if I can actually. Yeah, I can. Clap.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, there we go.
Well, that was chapter 5. What did you guys think?
Amazing. Best chapter yet.
Amazing.
Absolutely fantastic chapter.
And it just gets
No
better from
notes.
here, guys. We're at the
Fuck
halfway point.
Yes.
Woo!
No! I want more! Karma's still not my number one favorite, but obviously we love Karma.
Karma's
yeah.
amazing.
Well, that just
Well,
means we're
my number one.
that just means we have to end this chapter, guys. We need to get to the next chapter, so just hop onto that video if it's uploaded. Come with us on this journey of fun, laughter, and love.
It's too bad. Too bad that it's over.
It is too bad that it's over, but
Yeah.
we shall see you guys next time on this journey.
Yes.
Until next time.
Bye-bye!
Farewell.
Bye.
Let me just